come on up here. It's beautiful.
Hey,
You made it.
I did.
Nice. Now turn around.
I don't
Look at
wanna.
this view. No, look,
Wow.
it's so pretty. You can just barely see the smokestacks.
So what are we doing up here?
Well, I wanted to take you up here because this is where I go for a walk to see the sunset. I used to take my ferret for walks up here. But you must be hungry, right?
Very.
Okay, well, you can see just over there. That's where we're gonna go have some pico pico. Delicious Asian fusion cuisine. Brand new in Sudbury.
That means we have to
do
go
it.
back down.
Yeah. Cool. Well, this is it. Pico pico.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, even if it's non-alcoholic. Cheers. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh my gosh.
There's something chewable in here?
Yeah, the boba or like jelly things at the bottom. I have like chunks of dragon fruit in mine.
Okay. Was not expecting to slurp up jelly balls today, but here we are.
I wasn't expecting this to be like, I mean, it said soda, but it's like actually like a milky soda, which I don't think I've ever had before, but it's actually a really good combo. I want to eat a piece of dragon fruit.
So, one of my favorite things to do is backtrack a conversation. You had mentioned oyster farming.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oyster farming? So, I mean, I wasn't super familiar with them, honestly, until I met my partner, Tom, who brought oysters with us in his pocket on our hike up to the crack in Killarney, and we had like pocket oysters at the top there, and that was like one of our first dates, and he got an oyster tattoo from me on his knee because he's like a huge fan of oysters. So it's kind of like a joined thing that then like we just like really love oysters and eat them all the time together. You can buy like big boxes of them from the Independent where there's like 30 oysters in it, and we'll like crush one of those in a night. So that's why we want to get a farm.
So, on your first date, your partner had pocket oysters.
There's actually a song called Pocket Oysters too. It's pretty good. Yeah. Cheers the dumpling.
Here's the dumpling and cross arms.
I totally forgot to dip it in soy sauce, but it's honestly flavorful without it.
Don't you dare be slippery now.
That's a really pleasant filling. We got squid balls here and then milk pudding.
I'm gonna go for the squid balls.
Okay. Whoa. It's like crispy on the outside, but then like a soft, like delightful, like I don't even know how to describe it on the inside. Texture and all that jazz. I give it a 5.
You give it a whole 5.
A whole 5, yeah. I'm a fan of these things. What do you think about the squid ball?
To each their own, I would say on that.
Yeah.
They're not bad. I'd say to each their own. Right.
Like I do like squid balls. I give it like a 4 though. The sauce is honestly what makes it.
Oh my god.
Yum. Bok choy in there. That's so awesome. You gotta stare at this delicious food while it boils and wait for it to be cooked.
You're an architect student. You're an artist.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you do a lot of traveling.
If I were to think of a place that had like some of the most unique architecture, it would have definitely been Iceland. Once we hit the road, we just like backpacked and hitchhiked, and like people there were like so chill about picking us up and like giving us a ride. Insane amounts of like waterfalls and volcanoes.
Nice.
Yeah, and like the black sand beaches. Definitely do not want to go swimming there because it will kill you. Since it's like this tiny little island, it's like literally just being battered by oceans from like all sides. Like there's signs everywhere being like, do not go swimming in the ocean. We did almost die once, but it was not because of the oceans. We ate some really old expired beef stew out of a can.
In Iceland.
Because we were like getting really desperate at the end of the trip to like eat something in the middle of like the backcountry, and all we had in our backpack was this expired beef stew, and it was like really not
Like how expired?
like 10 years expired. It was a mistake.
What were you doing with 10-year-old beef stew?
Literally, you can blame my mom for that. She like put it in my brother's backpack being like, we need to get this out of the house. Yeah, and then we were like literally stuck in our tent the whole next day, just like running outside, like puking our guts out. It was just like, yeah, not a great thing to talk about right before eating. West Coast in certain areas, then you'll find like mussels literally everywhere that you can just like harvest and then like boil them yourself when you're backpacking on the trails.
Nice.
And those are probably some of the yummiest mussels that at least I've ever eaten, because they were just like straight from the ocean. But these look delicious too. So glad to try. Ooh, dessert. Okay. Damn.
What, ice?
Did you? I didn't get a crunch. Oh, that is
Really
pleasant.
good.
I think that is a piece of ice.
Yeah, like icy. Ice baby. More Jello balls.
Honestly, I do really enjoy chewing on ice. It's like a weird, a pleasure sensation. Don't ask about that. You don't agree? No, you don't like chewing on ice?
No, ice is tight. That was phenomenal.
Yep. Full belly.
I'm stuffed.
Okay. Beautiful.